Hi guys, so today I wanted to make a video today explaining what it's like to have gallstones. So basically why I have gallstones is because of my pregnancy with baby Aria. When you're pregnant, your body creates more hormones obviously, and my extra hormones created hardened the stones in my gallbladder. You can get gallstones from other reasons too, but mine is from the pregnancy. So what basically happened for me was when I was 20 weeks pregnant, I had my first kind of attack, I would say. It wasn't as severe as the attacks I end up having later in the story, but I had some pretty intense pain in my stomach that I was like, okay, well I haven't pooped in a couple days, and maybe it's constipation. So I told my doctor, and she thought, yeah, that's probably what it is. Get more fiber in your diet. So I started doing that. I had a bread muffin every morning, and I put fiber in my water, and I was like, I'm getting a ton more fiber than normal, so if this is not working for me, I don't know what else is going to. And basically that did not help with the pain because I kept getting it. I probably had my first real attack, I would say, when I was 24 weeks pregnant. That ended up with me and my husband going to the ER. I was going to bed one night after going to Red Robin with my husband on a date, and I had had fried foods, obviously, because who doesn't get the unlimited supply of french fries at Red Robin with the campfire sauce. And I started to get this really severe stabbing pain, like right below my rib cage, right in the center. And I thought, okay, this is not constipation. Like, what is going on here? And I actually ended up having to get up, and I couldn't breathe. And I was freaking out because I'm like, is the baby okay? What's going on? My husband was panicking, obviously, because he was like, what can I do for you? What can I help you with? And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I ended up throwing up in the bathroom, which freaked him out even more. I was just sitting in front of the toilet, and I just remember being so sweaty, and after throwing up I felt a little better. So I thought, okay, well, what's going on here? Like, now throwing up I feel better, but then probably a minute later the pain came back again. So I called my doctor, which this was later at night, like probably midnight at this point on the Saturday night. So my doctor obviously didn't answer the phone, and the lady I spoke to made it sound very severe. She was like, hey, I think you need to go into the hospital. Let me see if I can get you an ambulance. And I was like, I don't need an ambulance. My husband can drive me there. So he got me there in record timing, I would probably say. We got there, they put me up in the birth center because if you're over 20 weeks, they'll put you right up there to monitor you and baby. Everything looked great with me and baby. They checked my urine to see if I had an infection. Didn't have an infection. So they basically sent me home after my pain had subsided. And I told my doctor, like, hey, this is not normal. And I said, the pain that I'm having is so severe. I puke from it. I've never fainted before, but I have almost passed out from it. I can't function. I was like, I sit in the bathroom for 10 hours at a time in front of the toilet in case I have to puke more, and I can't get away from the pain no matter what I do. And she's like, okay, well, let me draw some blood work. Drew some blood work, and basically my pancreas and my gallbladder enzymes were really high. So she was like, okay, well, let's order an ultrasound. Got an ultrasound, ended up finding out that I have multiple gallstones in my gallbladder, one ranging from 1 millimeter to I have a 10 millimeter one in there, which is the devil, I'm pretty sure, because I think that's the one that's been blocking off my duct that causes the bile to not be able to get out, which is causing my attacks. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do to get rid of this? Like, what can I do to stop this pain from happening? And I was like, is the baby going to be okay? Is it harming the baby? And she's like, nope, everything's fine. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt the baby. And my doctor didn't take it very seriously at all, and I didn't want to sound like a baby because I knew I had to push a human out of me in a couple weeks, but I was like, this pain has to be worse than labor. It has to be. And looking back now, it's a different area of pain, but the pain is just as intense. Like, it is just as intense when I was laboring. So basically what ended up happening was I got pancreatitis from how many attacks I was having, and actually what happened was when I had the weekend I had Aria, we had gone into the hospital because I was having an attack, and we were concerned because I was overdue already, and it was such an intense one that I was puking and sweating, and I couldn't fathom like going through this anymore. And Justin was like, you know what, I'm calling your doctor. So she said, come on in, drew more blood, found out I had pancreatitis, and was like, all right, we're gonna just get you going here with induction. And I said, okay, good, because I want this gallbladder out of me as soon as possible. So now that I am not pregnant, it's almost worse. I cannot eat anything. All I can eat is cereal and soup. It's like doomsday for me. Literally the same routine every single day. All I eat for breakfast is soup, and most of the time not soup for breakfast, cereal for breakfast, and then soup for lunch and dinner. And I can have like small light snacks throughout the day. And I just want to talk a little bit about the pain, because the pain is just so unbearable. I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. It's like someone is stabbing you all the way through to your back, because now that I'm not pregnant, my back almost gets more of the pain than the front, and when I was pregnant it was more focused in the front. I don't know if that had to do with me being pregnant and everything being squished up there, but now I have to have a heating pad laid across me in the front and one on my back, and I just keel over in the bathroom. It's the only position I can find that's comfortable, and puking will at least help me breathe a little bit more. But these attacks have lasted for 11 hours, 7 hours. I mean, it's just constant pain, and I just, at this point, now that I don't have a baby in me, I just cry. I sit in the bathroom and I cry, and I ask God, you know, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to deserve this? And sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. It's as if I didn't have enough to worry about when I was pregnant with Aria because of losing our first. Now that I'm not pregnant, I don't care, because if something happens to me, I don't care. I just didn't want anything to happen to her. And this pain is just so horrible, and I don't understand why this is happening to me and why he would put me through this. But I just wanted to make a video to explain to anyone out there that has this pain maybe going on. Stick to a low-fat diet, like low fat. I know there's some people who can't even eat anything, but I was able to eat chicken noodle soup. I'm able to eat cereal for breakfast, and I've been eating baked chips, because for some reason I've been wanting chips, and the baked chips are 65% less fat. So just do what you can to prevent this from happening, and I am getting surgery tomorrow to get this devil organ out of me, so I am so thankful that they could fit me in, you know, shortly after I had the baby. I'm so ready to get this out, so ready to feel back to normal, because this feeling sick all the time has been a long rough road for me, and I cannot wait to feel back to normal. And yeah, so thank you all for watching this video. I know a lot of people probably don't have this problem, but if you do, or if you're experiencing these problems, ask if it's your gallbladder, because it's not something people think to check out right away. It's normally okay. But I guess I better go, because the little one just woke up and she's getting a little fussy, and it's getting kind of dark in here. But yeah, thanks guys, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.